Hi, this is Coach Dean with the ECNL program here at TSC. Today myself and Coach Greg are going to introduce some activities that you can do with a ball and a partner in your household. This will be a sibling or a parent. You can do it in front garden, back garden, in the garage, wherever you have a little bit of space. All of this will work on some technical stuff. We'll add some footwork and some other movement in there as well. Hopefully you guys can have a little bit of fun with it.
As Coach Greg goes, notice he's staying balanced. He's getting his ankle locked. He's striking through the ball there. Balance, not falling away. Playing the ball, not the activity. Coach Dean now transitioned to a moment where we can use our mom or our dad with their hand service. Now we're going to receive the ball in 2 touches from inside the cones, using the cone as a defender. Can we manipulate that ball to avoid pressure? Inside, outside of the foot, keeping it within a step so that our next action is a pass. Next activity, the opposite of what we've just done, touching inside, playing through the gate. Again, using the outside, the inside of the foot to manipulate the ball, keeping it close enough to the body, but far enough away where we can actually play the pass. Again, Coach Dean is showing with a player as a friend, aka your brother or your sister, or mom and dad. Now we're doing 1 touch with a little bit of movement. The direction you're moving, that's the foot we want to pass with. So we're moving left, pass with the left. Moving right, pass with the right. Making sure we have good solid contact with the ankle locked, striking through the middle of the ball, the middle to top half. Now we're going to take a directional touch, get around that cone there like a defender again, and pass back through the gate. Again, opposite side, using both our left and our right foot. Good tight touches, using the laces of our boot. Get creative, you don't always have to go in and around. Okay, now Coach Greg is checking into space, 1 touch in the ball. Getting around after he checks away, dribbling towards that back cone, playing back into the server. Notice there's a little bit of creativity now. And now we're showing with the hands, okay? Notice Coach Greg is making sure to scan over that back shoulder and see the pitch, see where he can go to drive and exploit space. Just because it's technical work doesn't mean we don't practice good habits. Okay, now we're going to get some forward and backwards movement, mimicking checking to and checking away. Okay, notice Coach Greg's going to check back to the cone, come forward, play with the instep volley back to Coach Dean's hands. Notice he's on the balls of his feet, weight is balanced as he pops through the ball. Okay, same footwork pattern, but now we're using the laces. Right foot, left foot, checking away, checking into the ball. Okay, Coach Greg is balanced, eyes watching through the contact. Okay, now we're going to check away to the outside of the triangle's point at the back, and then come to the opposite side, dealing with a half volley. Meeting the ball just as it comes off the ground with our instep, passing back to Coach Dean's hands again. Okay, same patterns again, except now Coach Greg is going to try to put that ball on the ground. So meeting the ball at just as it comes up, but still hitting the top half of that ball. Notice concentration, okay, playing the bounce of the ball. Okay, so now we've moved the cones a bit farther apart, about 3 yards. Coach Greg is taking 2 touches, turning a little quick sprint, getting himself balanced, finding the ball with his eyes quickly. Touch, manipulating the ball so he can play a good ball back. Just throwing a little bit of creativity in now. Now we're going to start working with our chest. Okay, Coach Greg is checking away with both his right foot and his left foot as his push-off foot. Okay, notice he is using the chest to bring the ball down, play it out of the air, and then sometimes he is also bringing it down and playing it as it hits the ground, almost like a half volley pass. Okay, notice the whole time his eyes stay on the ball. Okay, notice now Coach Greg is checking to one cone, then checking away hard to the other, and then manipulating the ball with his chest away from pressure towards that back cone, getting around and playing back.